years have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called the Warrior of Light. What sayest thou, Master Matoya? We may accept this fate or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Ding.
I'm one.
Yes, I did unmute myself, and it is working. I have been playing around with Twitch, so that's why I'm a little bit late. If you are watching on a mobile device, you can flip it sideways and the stream will change slightly. Only downside is I do have to cut off sections of the stream just to make sure that it's actually big enough and wide enough for people to see. Which is the only unfortunate part of it. Hey, Black Wolf. How's it going, bud? Just gonna move that along a little bit. There we go. But yeah, anyone watching on a mobile, turn it sideways, let me know what you think. Right, when we last left our hero, Alphinaud was about to get eaten by a woman wanting an artist and thought he was delicious. Leave the dog alone. But anyway, how was your Friday? Happy Friday. What was I doing? Alphinaud draws me close with a whisper. Ooh. Where is Alfie? Where is Alfie, bro? There he is. Okay, understory. So I've got to go downstairs. Doing the stairs. Ah, there we go. A whipping warble. Lure. You're one of the bonded, like me. Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but I just can't get any better. If my patron thinks I'm no use to him, I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to Throak. Right. Gonna change something because don't think I actually need that chat there. That's better. Right. There we go. Right, so where am I supposed to go on this quest? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Doesn't help not being able to use the bloody lifts or the crystals. First in even the hopefuls enter the city, very few ever seem to leave, even as corpus. Okay, so he's a bit of a dick. Noted. You know what? I'm gonna go get another ether shard. If I can't sing. It sounds way too good to be true. You must be in your arrivals have suspicions. Allow me to allay your suspicions. As you all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but they do also serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto the celestial paradise. Okay, so they're trying to say they're like Shin Megami. It's through Lord Vorthri that we shall learn this truth. It is Lord Vorthri's grace that the free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed on our days, surrounded by love, merriment, and until at last we are called for a final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary. Yeah, but that canary can't fly, and she's gone for a flight. Right, I'm gonna just do something. Because it bugs me when I've got spaces on my screen that could be used. Since Yumi wanted the emotional damage counter, let us get it set up here. That's better. That's better. That's Tetlis. The dude can paint. Nice. Well done, Alfie-Boro. Favorite TV series? At the minute, Lincoln Lawyer. Yeah, they're giving me some sort of complex for Zone and Thorn. I don't like it. There we go. One of these days I will stop mucking about. Hey, Chad.
That's him. That's Vorthri. is attended by sin eaters.
What time does the gym
But
open?
how does he keep them from attacking?
I feel a bit self-conscious now.
Mercy! Mercy! By the 12. Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but.
Well, do promise to let you see your penis.
Is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society. To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin Eaters are part of Yulmor's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
It is true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmor?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge
daily
that
offering,
if
hourly
one
offerings
only
of gravy.
abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmor. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
Careful, or you're shit gravy again.
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could. Can you walk? I think so.
Did that little worm just insult me? I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
If his ankles held out that long. Fucking hell. Forgive me, in my anger I seem to have marched us back outside again, though it's probably for the best. Oh, I need to change that. The emotional torment of that meme is one thing. Making sure it fits on the screen is another. There we go. Great desperate I offered a solution without once considering the risks inherent in you accepting it. If I had known the price I would have made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But he had even more trouble I caused. You stepped in and saved me, and now Lord Vorfrey wants us all dead. Yeah, well. No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. Very well, you must promise to be careful. The Ulamorians may yet come looking for us. Alfinord. Lord and Lady Chai. What in the blazes do you do? They have the entire city out looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alfinord. I've had many people striking pictures of me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you caught the very essence of our love and rendered it upon the naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vorfrey and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I am sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. Pray press me no further. We are leaving. I would not take a moment to take garments that you were so kind enough to procure me. One moment. I couldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. I shall make arrangements for you to pass through the gate without the causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. Ah, that's nice. Where would the font sizes be? Cole, if you're still lurking, where would font size be? Ah! I'm being attacked by a child! Help! 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 Right, go on, beat it low. Go away. Anybody know where I'd find that? Anybody? I need somebody to love. I need somebody to love. I need somebody to love. Hold L2 and press square. Alright, I'll try that next time. I just want to make it bigger so that way it can be read more on screen. Anyone coming back from the yards? Welcome back. 393 subs. Prime subs helps you out. I look at them and I think of the, God, what were they called them? Seven Deadly Sins. Was it just a golem?
Lizard, lizard, lizard. lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
Hi. Right, okay. Liam, it was cute once. It's just annoying now. No, leave him alone. Pair of yous upstairs. Now. Go. Hello, child. He's only been back home 10 minutes. That feels like 10 minutes and he's already annoyed us. Anyway. Hi. I need to go through that list. I don't like the waifus that it added. Because I'm sure Tosaka's not meant to be on it. Well, Tosaka Rin will get you on a list, but shouldn't be on any waifu list. But I gave a try at setting the stream to vertical mode, Yumi. So it's now doing a whole dual output thing, which I think looks pretty cool. Oh, this is where Alpheus is, isn't it? Are you okay, Yumi? Just got home and settled and you got all your errands done. They built them big, didn't they? The Quasi Shal. Seeing what they left behind. At least the flood came along. Great chunks of the Nabar Farang lands were lost to the light. Its great city included. Jackson. Can you give him some more water, please? Sorry, just having to give orders to the kids for the dog. Ba, 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 ba. Just hearing my son try to deal with the dog is just... Here we go. Mordsuk, the Blessed Shadow. I love this town. Do you know when you have a child and he acts himself and then hurts himself in said act? It's great not giving sympathy.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsuk.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mordsuk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss them. That is why they come here, come from... And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals.
Surprised you weren't all...
And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
Well, I was. I played around with other things, though, instead.
Of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
No, no, you want my goods, newcomer. I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
You buy, you buy?
Pick the raspberries up.
harm, I say.
Well, yeah, you mean if you get your mobile out, you'll
This
see
one
the
must still
new layout I
journey
did.
through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
The only thing that I want to do. Don't know if this is what I need it to be. Oh wait, no, no, it's not. Crap! I should not have moved that. I should not have touched that. You having more popcorn? You're having more popcorn? You had some. You had a bowl before. Oh, you're greedy. Browse on its way, move in as well. Let's talk the food stuff and inspect it. Okay. Ever burning bounty, best part. Okay. That looks alright. I think I'll take me chances with the mushroom bread. Da, 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 da. What? Ah. Every last mournful. Coin is cracked. Please accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased on ours. But I trusted the look of the mushroom bread before anything else there. I am not eating meat. I do not know where it came from. I'd buy a hot dog if that was the case. know. But I sent you a screenshot of how it looks coming from my phone. I quite like it. I like the idea of it, especially obviously trying to make the screen bigger for people to see on a... I know. It might just be the way it is on tablets. It's a big screen. But I thought it was a nice idea to play around with. I was just worried I was taking too much of the screen because you can see the edge of one bit and the edge of the other bit. He stopped at his second lot of popcorn. Children. Oh, my head. But I did try to keep the emotional damage counter right there, Yumi. It's right where my finger's pointing now on the mobile layout. Right, run around the city and look for the little glowing thing. Ah, there it is. Oh, I was going to say that was nearly annoying, but no, it's not. I found the glowing thing. Ah, bugger. Ah.
Show them that you've got some fight, little wolf, fight. Take advantage now and strike, little wolf, strike. Don't go down without a fight, little wolf.
What did I do? I thought Little Wolf was meant to be a punishment. She's already said hello. Is it like Maya's version of dropping a lurk? Making us nearly shot myself. Lovely Tesleen, it's been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This gentleman was on his way to meet Alice. I'm supposed to be taking him to the corner of the desert, but misplaced the order, commandeered my attention. What, you can hardly hear me? My volume's at max. My headset's at max. I can't do anything else about the volume. Put the mic right up to me mouth if you want. Oh, man. Yum, 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 yum. Where's my microphone settings? Yeah, go Joe. Only one I can think of. Let's minimize stuff. What is the name of the software for my headphones again? Ah, okay. So he's full demon. Got it. Well, that's on full. Don't think it should be anything stopping me from being maybe try that. That might be it. Is that louder? Is that any better? Please tell me you can hear me! Do you know what it is? I did turn the game volume up a bit. That might be drowning us out as well. So that probably is going to make it easier to hear us over the game sound. I feel like a bit of a dick for not carrying that for her. Well, if you think the reactions are good, clip them. I need some short form content and it's the easiest way to do it. Easy peasy. The lemons are squeezy. Right, next step. Oh, talk to Tesleen. Okay, she's just going to stand there, holding a box. That's normal. Oh, look. The giant tortoise left us a present in the sand. By the purple death cloud, I assume it smells. Timber! Okay, so it's south. I need to go talk to a woman standing pretty still in the desert holding a giant box while enemies are all around her. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what life is like on Jupiter and Mars. What flavour crystal would you say that was? Because it's not blue raspberry anymore, is it? I like as well the background music on this expansion. It's all the same song but just played ever so slightly differently. Welcome back from the adverts. Welcome to Leitmotifs. I have some skills as a healer. I'm not sure you can help in this case, but it's good to know. Might leave out the obvious, but maybe best leave to have Alice here give you the explanation. Where is she? She might be out on Paw Patrol. You could wait, I suppose, when I go to surprise her. Usually she takes a look at things from the watchtower first. You might be able to catch her there. It's not so far, just head south and you'll see it. Please tell me the sound played there. What the Right, that's it. Take and mix it up off the hide list. There's no reason why it should be coming off. No, it's going to be one of those things I'm just going to have to test before every stream. That's not that. Events, Twitch. Watch streak. Do you know what it is? Right. Screw it, I'll have to change it slightly around. And add another audio source for the application itself. Because for some reason it just decides it's not going to pick it up from the... I don't know why it doesn't want to play it. It must be obviously be that cursed. Oh, that's really pissing me off. Fuck it. Back it. Back it.
That person, Edward. That person, Edward. That person, Edward. Big Brother Ed.
There we go. Yumi, is there an issue? Yeah, I don't know why Mix It Up's just being a pain in the backside and not playing the sounds. It's just going to be one of those things I'll have to look into. There is an issue. What is the issue? I just want to know why they mix it up. I've got to set the sound directly to the Mix It Up app to get it to work, instead of it just coming through the browser source.
Get back here!
Yay!
Is that... It can't be.
I like the outfit change. Impressive.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about.
Ooh.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
I'm sorry for the non-linear flow of time in this place. Stop staring at our legs.
How are you? We've fought them to a standstill, then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphinaud must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning, and even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal.
Yep.
But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the First tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Right, I'm gonna pause it right there because I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I have returned. Be warned, my mug is returning to the stream. Oh, it was the end of the scene anyway. Thank you for the warning. That's what I'm here for. Here's what we'll do. We'll head to the east of the inn.
Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
Oops. On to the next one. Sorry, I'm just setting something up because I like it when I get like a notification when someone says something in chat, but I don't want it to be overbearing for everybody. So hopefully that's worked. Normally I have Mixed It Up do it all for us. But I don't want to hear you guys to hear the da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. I would like to hear that noise. I was like, Yumi, did you kill that so quickly it didn't even spawn? Or was it a case of nothing spawned? Now we go talk to Alice. It spawned nothing. Oh well. There we go. I wanted the XP for unlocking that part of the map. Because it all helps. Seniors go on the hunt, attended by a venerable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or a hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often, that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? We shall. Alicia tells me you helped out on a patrol, and you have my thanks and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. It's like literally what I do. Any case, I'm glad to see the two of you have found each other. I have no idea how badly LSA has missed your company. Everything as always. If Lone were here, he would. That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Lone's methods. Honestly, seeing him in action, I can understand why. The way he leaps into the fray without hesitation is something to behold, and might even be a bit smitten myself. I'm only teasing, there's no doubt he deserves all the admiration he gets, just as you do. I'd love to lay out the welcome, but duties put off when we went to the market are still waiting for me. There's 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alice here? Twirl our thumbs while you work yourself to death. Surely there's other things we can help you with. Fetch quest! I could do with a hand, thank you. Could start helping me by sorting out the larder. Alice here. While we do that, could you tend with a few patients perhaps? There are 3 in particular I need to visit. Just a matter of saying words to them, seeing if their skin is caked in sand. In surprise, Podnell, Toddin, and Hodrick may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet some of you. Thank you. That's all I get. Oh, he's just a kid. Oh, that is a creepy. That's creepy. might have realised why the mix it up isn't doing what it's supposed to do. And I can fix it for the next stream. It's a relatively easy fix as well. Run, run! Oh, fucking hell. Weasley's let himself go. Back again, are you? You need another taste of Ron Ron's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarine, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. How given Richie you crack your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Yeah, take this one free of charge. You ever seen a Maud merchant give away something for nothing before? How much coin did you spend here? Oh. I can't hide, can I? That hurts. I forgot Yumi. I will be. I will be. And I will do the otter stuff tomorrow. You ought to believe me, I'll do it. Gengen. Whoop, 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 Gengen style. Ba, 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 ba. Gengen style. Here's a precious worm that buys a trip to the tower, top of the tower, does it not? Players Wrigglers, you actually brought them. I really shouldn't need it, but this is once. Help!
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, but their fate was sealed all the same.
Say Lucy.
The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far. before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
What?
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed? Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Fair enough. But again, can we not go back to the fact that you're poisoning
if
people?
the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
Jesus,
On which note,
Jesus.
it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Just get yourself to bed now. A person becomes the eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. Okay, well, maybe. The carers truly found their wards, it would spare them the suffering, it's the only way of fighting back to the fierce with death. Yeah, but... It's not exactly giving us a warm... You know, that warm, fuzzy feeling. Had that in my head all day. Cruel Agent's Thesis. One of the few songs that will make me watch an anime, whether I want to or not. I can't help it. 'Tis outside my power. Wahahaha. Nope, that way. That way! Gengen's up. Oh, there he is. Oh wait, not Gengen. Gun-Gun. Gun-Gun Bazooka! Oh, sorry, I did not see you there. Are you lost? Father says I must rest. That's not what I'll do. I will stop, but not yet. I need something to show for my efforts, all the scrambling, all the searching, and still no shinies. Came here to tell me to stop, but I refuse. Your job will not be finished, will it? That will not do either. Wait, I have an idea. Help me find shinies, my job will be over, and your job will be over, and I can rest. Simple. Yes? Is it the meerkat of the car insurance adverts? Either way, let us keep searching until we get at least one shiny. Shiny! Da, 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 shiny! You know, and I ate my grandma. She was huge. Shiny, 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 shiny! Yep. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I found a shiny. Wow. What were they killing? Here we have Ferris Fair. Right, I can't remember the name of the place. Okay, the inn. Got it. There we go, we've got the stuff you need to poison everyone. I'm just not eating any food here whatsoever. You're back, I hope you're nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? When I was a kid, I couldn't tell the I could tell the difference between a nectarine and a tangerine, but I couldn't tell you the name. I used to get the names mixed up, and that used to cause all sorts of drama. Thanks for the lurk, Dragon. You once screamed at Levi Ackerman's phone. Did you see his Grindr profile? Actually, would he be? I would put him in the same boat as Zeno, if I'm honest, because he's combat sexual.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
Ooh.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors
Right,
from the
no.
aquarium, so I may have thrown in a few
We've just
extra
literally
bits and
talked
bobs.
about killing people with poison. It's just saying she's added something special to the broth. I ain't drinking that, eating that, slurping that. Jesus H. Christ on a motorbike.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests.
Uh-huh.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get.
Well, I'm not gonna be a happy thought when you poison us.
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable. To receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may.
Oh, now you've noticed me.
I know, sorry. I've been looking at the chat. Slightly annoyed the fact that the reason why that sound effect didn't work was because I didn't open Mix It Up app first before Streamlabs.
Which is a good thing, surely.
That is
sounds like a skill issue.
That is the stupidest thing ever.
Do you think so?
It is what it is.
I always like the idea.
I'm not start the stream just to get a sound effect when I can just slightly just change it around so that it plays through a different thing.
Okay.
But I still do not trust her. She literally just said she's gonna. Alice here was talking about poisoning people in their last hours to make sure they didn't have a painful death. And then said,
but they're also talking about waiting until they are about to turn. And
but she said she was putting something special in the soup.
I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
I don't trust the soup now. Can't trust the soup. This game's made us not trust anyone.
I mean,
A Realm Reborn.
Yeah, no.
Valid fears.
Our warriors of light definitely have trauma.
And us as viewers have even had more trauma.
Mm-hmm.
We'll search the areas split up, and any ideas where they might be headed. No, he's never done anything before. Coincidence that only other patients or something to answer, they can send something. The only thing is, when you said to do Alfie Bro first, I want to kill the fat Nero dude first, but the fact that I've got to come here is like, why can't I finish that off?
You would have had to have left and come back anyways.
I know, but I just kind of like wanted to see him like try and chase us and break his ankles.
I'm assuming you mean Bothri?
Yeah, Bothri.
Yeah. Bothri is a whole thing.
Yeah, but if we make him stand up, then his ankles are gonna go.
Oh god, I got my bearded dragon rescue gal to laugh. So
when is Baby Dragon turning up?
Baby Dragon should hatch at the end of this month, beginning of next month. Believe me, as soon as I find out that, baby has hatched, you will hear lots of screaming and yelling and excitement. Anyways, so she's the one that's in Arizona that I was worried about because the egg's getting there with it being like 100 Fahrenheit. I think we found out that was like 33 Celsius.
It's about that, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so I sent her 250 eggs, and 250 eggs is a lot for her. That's a lot of little silkworms. And she has a hard time keeping them fed and everything. And I was teasing her because she's, 250 is already kind of too much in some ways. Yeah. And it's like, so what I'm hearing is next time I just need to order you 25,000 eggs so I can get an icebox for them. Her response is, wahaha, yeah, that's it, lol.
All that to keep them fed.
Well, the thing is, the silkworms are fantastic because the silkworms, they don't have any hard shell. They are extremely, extremely nutrient dense for them to eat, but they're easy for them to eat.
Do you also get like silk from them that you can sell, or do they not get that to that stage of the development?
You can harvest if you let them cocoon. You will get silk cocoons, and you can harvest the silk if you want. But
at that point, they're probably not going to be eligible to be eaten.
Not really. But the thing is that she gets a lot of rescues because she's working a rescue that are not in great shape. Like, she had one that the vet was all like, if you want to put him down, that would not necessarily be a bad choice because of how rough a shape he was in.
Yeah.
Right now, he's eating silkworms, and he's up and moving, and he's doing so much better. It makes me very, very happy. She basically brought him back from the brink of death. But the thing is the silkworms are super easy for them to digest, and they're super healthy for them. So before me, she had never, ever, ever had silkworms, never tried them or anything. But I had been getting them for Tech because just as an option, one of multiple. I had silkworms, I had dubia roaches, I had occasional superworms, occasional crickets. Toss things around, see what would work and what wouldn't for him. Doesn't look good.
Oh, she's kind of a badass.
We have to run.
She was kind of a badass.
Tesleen, no!
Can't be good.
Yeah, you can do it.
We all deserve happiness. Wherever we can find
Exclamation mark shock.
You know, I was waiting.
What left to you is precious. No one should die in pain.
That looked painful!
Mother,
no one should die in pain. Jesus Christ. That was very short-lived.
That does not look pleasant. Oh, have we mentioned that this is the horror expansion?
I'm almost half tempted to hear Ichigo's theme music play there. No, whoa, whoa, if you wanna see some action, gotta be the center of attraction.
Did you want me to toss another shot down there for you?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fucked up. It's like she said, no one deserves to die in pain. Crack.
I added an extra one on there for you. So, welcome to Shadowbringers.
At least I've got an NHS with free therapy at the minute. So I'm gonna try to... Like, that Halric is obviously about ready to turn, so, like, why are we bringing him back? Because he wandered off, lured us into a trap, and then...
Because they're still hoping that they will discover a way to cure that. They have not, obviously.
I see that in so many horror films. I appreciate their optimism, but... fuck that.
I mean, how many times...
Halric isn't dead yet. Yeah. Oh, look, here's a survivor of a zombie bite. Let's bring him to the hospital to see if we can cure him.
That's what I was about to say.
That's always a good idea. Let's face it, they would have survived Dawn of the Dead if it wasn't for the stupid woman and the wanting to go get her dog. And that would be so much easier if you could do that in Dead Rising, that old game. The woman that does the exact same thing opens up the door to go get her dog, and that's how all the zombies get in. I miss that game. I'll have to check Game Pass.
Valid. Oh, I tell you what I'm losing my stuff over is Ocarina of Time.
Oh, yes. My wife has said I'm losing my Switch 2 at that point.
Oh.
And then my son's like, every time the trailer comes on, Mom, you want this, don't you? And I'm just like sitting there thinking, oh, God. But we haven't seen the actual trailer for the gameplay yet. It's only been the whole, like, young Link asleep, isn't it?
Yes. If I find out we have a trailer out for the actual gameplay, I will let you know.
Well, to be fair, I've got 3 weeks. I know the demo's out, and I know Gray was playing it.
Oh, you're talking about Sword Art Online?
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with the demo. I've already committed £100 to the game. I'm just going to play it when it comes out.
I mean, that's valid.
If it was a case that I found out that you could, like, if playing it then transfer items over, then that's a different scenario. But that's the only thing. Chance of course, just give him what time you can. Bitch, you for real? Of course, she would have done the same. Yeah, she wasn't exactly a good example of making good life choices. She chose to attack a giant sin-eating angel creature, only cut off its wing, and then focus on the kid rather than protecting her own flank. Must feel, but sure it's a bit hasty. Don't you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose.
I mean, she was kind of sort of doing her best. I mean, are you?
I don't watch my own flank. No, I've got Yumi. And Yumi I trust. I don't know if I like prefer the old quest music or the new quest music.
I like the Shadowbringers music personally.
Yeah, it's different.
I mean, it's also personal preference, you know?
And I'm sure they'll change it for a future update. Oh man, no, don't. Teleport to this one. Forgot to check. Yeah. Big giant wall stopping us going for all the areas over there, isn't it? Is there? Yes.
You will have to wait to go there.
No uppies?
Nope.
Aww.
Not to the other area. You'll have to wait.
Aww. That's fine. So, Otter Quest, and then I'm going to try and do some of the Stormblood quests as well for crafting.
I and Mo go turn these two in, and then we'll see from there.
Oh no, I was thinking of just off-stream stuff tomorrow.
Okay. So yeah, don't forget I have a list of ones I wanted to actually watch you do.
Okay, give me the list of the ones you want to ask me to watch do, and I'll do all the other ones off-stream.
I already gave it to you. It's already in your Discord.
Oh, is it? Okay. I have to absorb a hell of a lot of knowledge when I'm at work. Other knowledge has to get pushed out sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I read it again, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that now.
I know that feeling.
Like literally today I had a customer call us. I hadn't spoken to them in a year and a half, going on about this very similar issue, but I warned them about it was going to happen anyway. They were like, I know better, and then ringing us up, and I'm like having to remind myself of all of the case in like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I leave good notes.
Good. Do keep in mind tomorrow I do have my belt test, so it will have to be. We'll be around after that.
You know what you said, belt test? I had to think what that meant. We called it a grading. I'm assuming it's obviously Taekwondo or Gravitar. Taekwondo.
It's
yeah,
Taekwondo tomorrow.
We call it gradings.
Fair.
Because you go up a grade. In fact, actually, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, my middle child who appeared on the stream before, he has his third ever competition.
Nice.
Yep.
He's testing.
He's only got one event, but I'm probably going to wind up like being there from 9 o'clock. I was looking at the chat there, King Dragon. It didn't work. There. I saw it before it happened. No, he's got. I'll be there from 9 o'clock in the morning to get him weighed in, and then I'll have to sit and wait until about 2 o'clock for his event. I might get lucky and they might plan it early, but
So, with my Krav Maga testing, is super late at night. It's my normal class time on Thursdays.
And so you return.
So.
Have you gained?
You noticed
That's
after
what we
I
can
hit it.
Mhm.
King Dragon trying to be sneaky with the little
Better is
wolf,
not the
but I
word
saw
I'd
it.
use.
I literally
Mhm.
looked at chat
May
at
have been
that
spared
exact
flood,
moment,
but
so I was
survivors
prepped
live
for
only
it.
to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors
This time.
inflicted by the Senators.
This time. Well, Maya knows when I'm like deep focused on the story,
Those abominations are a calamity in their
and
own right.
always catches us
I
then.
can well imagine how hopeless the task.
She's
of
got
eradicating
very,
them
very
must
good
seem.
timing.
But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call.
And then I have scheduled a tattoo appointment on July 3rd. So.
So one thing I don't have. I have no
Just
tats.
as an ant colony will perish
I
in
have
the
multiple
absence of its queen,
tattoos.
we
My wife does, but I know for a fact I would like think, oh, that looks cool, and then like 10 years later, I'll be like, oh, why did I do this?
The Senators is integral to Yulmoran society.
Although
In
I
seeking to
was
guarantee his
watching,
people's safety, it guarantees their
what they're
obedience.
called, Cell Sword Arts. I don't know if you've ever came across them on like TikTok and Facebook.
Yep, I know who they are.
I'm sure one of them has the Final Fantasy. It's on this arm, sorry, it's on his left arm. It's got the Final Fantasy 14 logo.
Nice. I don't think I noticed it, which is funny because I've watched a lot of their stuff.
Oh, let me see if I can find it.
Clark, and I don't remember the other one's name.
It's not Clark.
David.
It's the one
David and Clark.
David. Let's have a look. Cell Sword. Oh, David.
Yeah,
It was when he was
David
so-
is the one that's the book boyfriend,
Yeah, that's the one.
and then Clark is the other one.
It might not be. It might be a very similar thing. But I like was looking at it, and I don't know if that's gonna. I just saw like the black and then the red.
I'll look it up later. I don't remember seeing a Final Fantasy 14 tattoo, but
It just looked a bit like it to, and the way I saw it.
it's valid.
But yeah, it was when he did one of the book boyfriend ones. I don't actually know if he is a boyfriend or if it's just a thing for the sketch.
They have not been overly clear on what the relationships are between the three of them, and I just kind of okay.
It could be polyamorous.
Could be.
Or it could just be a case of she was the editor and they dragged her into a video and then people liked her and it just stuck.
Was divided into 14 worlds.
I saw this in Dragon Ball.
Source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
I hope you're taking notes. There's going to be a quiz later.
They retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially.
I remember this from Dragon Ball.
Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy.
I will allow Maya to administer the quiz. Okay.
Just as
Terrifying
water will
thought.
flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence.
Alright, now it's time to see if this is big enough or not.
Then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Oh. Okay.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size
He's going to
capable
say
of
that you're going to
drowning
give me a
entire
quiz.
nations. These devastating events are what
Yeah, I was
refer
teasing that he
to
better be paying attention to what he's hearing right now, because you will administer a quiz
7
later
times
for
has
him.
calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
I think I can see where it's going with this, but I'll wait.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Oh, I love
They
her
say the
voice.
Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be in love if she had red hair.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Yeah, if she had red hair, it would be Ygritte, and I would have been in love.
Lol.
Although in the UK, there's a news presenter who's actually called Jon Snow, and he once interviewed Kit Harington.
Mm-hmm.
And like it would go on, like, you know, Kit Harington was like saying, "Oh, you know, people stop us in the street and they say, Jon Snow, you know nothing."
Oh god.
Yeah, so he was going on about that. They were asking loads of questions, and then it got to the very end of the interview, and he went, "Look, thank you, Kit Harington, for talking to me today." And he went, "Thank you," and he went, "Thank you," and like went back to him and went, "Oh, Jon Snow," and the journalist just went, "You know nothing," and he went, "You son of a." And I thought that was quick. Unattuned. I have not played the tune. Do I need to go up to get in Lakeland? I shall find out momentarily. Or is that where we started off, wasn't it? Yes. What's the first thing I've got to do?
Oh, you mean story-wise, or?
What have I got to do before I do any of the story here?
Oh, like the crystal?
Like the crystal. I can't call these ones blue raspberry though because they've got pink in. So what flavour would we call that?
Cotton candy?
No, because it's blue and pink.
Yeah, cotton candy is blue and pink.
Really? Not where I am. Yeah, just one colour.
Not
You can have different colours, but they don't make different colours in the same batch. Although, I've never seen like someone use two machines at once, so maybe. I like the look of these crystals anyway. They trigger happy memories. Used to be always nice when you used to see them turn up on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius when it first came out. And you won your 10 pull. And then like everything became like every time you pulled something, it was like a 5-star or a 6-star. I was like, okay, fair enough. And they did the Neo Visions. It's my only concern about Resonance is if they make it a gotcha or have any kind of gotcha mechanic, I'll not be happy.
Okay.
And it's not like developers have never done that before in Sword Art Online, Licorice. They actually had a very similar thing. You could earn like credits, and then that you could like redeem skins and outfits and colors and all sorts from like a separate online shop.
Dang, I ran out of soil for the area I'm working on. Gotta go back mining, I guess.
Oh, your poor retainers.
Oh no, Pokopia.
Ah, okay. Your poor Diglets?
No, I'll mine it myself. So, I decided to be ambitious.
Okay.
You have to create 3 special buildings in the game.
Right.
One is a flame altar, one is a freezing chamber, and one is a old power plant.
Right, 2 of them sound like thing, but making Pokemon create a power plant.
Well, you should know who they are. They're legendary Pokemon.
Ah, right, okay.
But anyways,
Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno.
Yep. So the thing is, I decided, because I feel slightly ambitious, that I am going to take and there we go. I am going to take and put them in the sky area. There's an area that's basically made of islands, floating islands, and I'm trying to put them up there. But to do so, I need to have land to put the altars on, basically.
Right.
To build it. And they're not small. And I thought I had so much soil that this should not be a problem.
Oh, yeah. It's when the resources just start burning through everything.
And I mean, it's not like I had to do this. This is something that, like, I could have just built it in areas. Like, there's already an area where you actually find the recipes for building these that I could just build them, but I didn't want to. So my philosophy is these are legendary birds, you know?
Yep.
Wait, no, this is ordinary soil. I want barren ordinary soil, okay. That throws off my whole thing. Anyways, so I started building basically a giant floating area that I am currently making a platform. Let's see, can I just make... I don't suppose I could just make that.
That's a game I still have to... I must get leaf green or fire red.
Okay, fair.
I've always thought about doing a Nuzlocke.
I don't like the idea of it personally. Just me. I mean, people can if they want to, but...
Well, a Nuzlocke in red and green would have to start with Bulbasaur. Because anything else is just suicide. Alright, I think this is the duty.
Yep. That is a dungeon.
I know.
Would you like me to tank it for you? Also, is there anybody else on
Exactly,
and around who would like to join us?
That was exactly what I was about to ask. S'il vous plaît, anyone want to help? Or join the party? I actually thought a dual output stream was going to break my computer, but it's working fine.
Maya wants to cry. Maya's having a bad day at work today.
Maya, I doubt you were called the things I was called today.
No, Maya has entirely different problems, completely unrelated to you and your work. Maya would rather have been called bad things.
Oh, okay, that's... I get called many bad things. Many bad things.
I will let Maya decide if they want to.
No, I'm not going to pry. It is whatever she wants to share with the chat, that's fine, but that is all we need to know. We're just going to give our thoughts and prayers and hope things get better. Or hope we can meet the person that's made her cry and then punch them. You know. Accidentally, that person just somehow, in some point in their life, just accidentally walks into my fist. And it's like, oh, well, you know. Karma's a bitch.
Barren ordinary soil. Where do I find barren ordinary soil in Bokopia?
But anyone want to join in the dungeon?
I'm giving them another minute real quick before we start.
Carl? Dragon?
I know that Cole had stuff that they were doing today. Oh, hi, Blaziken.
Fighting chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky fighting chicken.
I will deal with making you a home later, sir. Ma'am, whichever you are.
I don't know why, you just reminded me of like when I was thought, oh look, you can breed Pokemon. Wow! This is obviously back before I really had access to the internet, so it was like, oh wow! Then it would be like you put a Ditto in a Ho-Oh or Barnacoon. And it's like, oh, why is it not breeding? Aw, that doesn't work.
I think
Although
that's
I did learn that in the original Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, there was a fundamental issue. If you if you were fighting Lance's Dragonite and you had a level 5 Bellsprout, you could put the level 5 Bellsprout out, teach it Toxic, and actually win.
Why are you being toxic?
But the way that it would work, I saw a video on it earlier. You would cast Toxic, but Lance's Dragonite would always try and use the moves that it thought was super effective. So it had two Psychic type moves. One was Agility, and the other one was Light Guard. So it always the system was designed to always like apply the super effective move. So it continuously used to use them two moves. And obviously, Toxic is just going to take away poison. It's just going to put poison on and just take it away over time. So technically, you could beat like the former champion with a Bellsprout. I was like, wow.
See, I don't know enough about the game to know that much stuff.
I just saw a video on it. So my knowledge of the game is not that much. I just borrowed someone else's. I don't think anyone else is coming.
Give me 1 second. That's not what I needed either. Okay. We're gonna try the other area later. Alright, I don't see anybody here. I don't have any DMs. I don't have any...
No.
Oh, there's a Maya invoice.
Who is that? Hi, Maya.
Can you hear me, or do I need to unmute myself? I'm going to assume that I need to go unmute myself.
I don't know how that works, but okay.
I go over to Maya's computer.
Hello.
I go over to Maya's computer and I go and I
think
grab
Amy still hasn't unmuted herself.
Ah.
I take and grab Maya and I right click on my name on Maya's computer and unmute.
Ah, okay.
It's something I'm used to doing.
Yep, you're definitely still muted, dear.
There is a logic that will be beyond me forever, but as long as it works. Oh.
Hang on, I will be right back. I'll put us back afterwards. Okay, come on.
Boom.
There we go. I have unmuted myself.
And then put Yumi back, Maya back in the waiting.
I did not mean to. Alright, there we go.
There we
Yay.
go. We can all talk.
We can. Alright.
So,
now the-
Lone, I had an experience today.
Does it involve me having
One of my
to
coworkers went AWOL.
Okay.
One of my coworkers went AWOL. So, I am currently in the doghouse.
Why are you in the doghouse for that?
Oh, no. I'm not being punished. I'm just in a lot of... I'm in deep, metaphorical shit trying to clean this out.
I've had co-workers just go AWOL before in certain jobs. One of them was actually because he went into prison.
Oh, that's not a very good sign.
No. Nobody was aware, but he went down for grape.
Oh, I queued us, by the way.
Okay, cool. Yeah. He went down for grape, and we didn't find out until he actually got sentenced, and he was just absent. And then we saw his name in the newspaper. I was like, oh.
Ew.
That's what happened. Never told anyone, never told anyone. It was just like, wasn't that the guy that just disappeared?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
right.
just, sorry, when you say the way you censored it, you made me think of a different method of doing it. You went down for canola. Because you know what canola is, right?
No.
So one of the main oils that what's it called, that is used in cooking is made from a seed that has the R word on the front.
Yes.
So they call it canola oil instead.
I get it.
Because nobody wants to, yeah.
Ironically enough, one of the biggest stationery companies in England is called Co. All one word, no spaces. But it's like, how on earth can they advertise themselves on social media? I'm gonna have to check. They must have had to change the name. But they were like a massive stationery supplier, and it was called that.
Oh dear.
There's a lot of funny names out there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to translations from abroad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the funniest ones are the ones where somebody didn't think about how the word would look with kerning or with when you put the letters all together.
Yeah.
You know, like Megaflix. If you have the wrong kerning and the wrong font, that L and I get awfully buddy-buddy. Or the Scunthorpe problem.
Yes, I remember that one. It was literally it's a town in England that was banned from the internet for about 20 years. Kurisu.
At least it's not as bad as Penn Island.
What were you saying, though?
I'm just saying, Kurisu, Makisi, or Mordred. No idea. I actually know neither of them, I think. Kurisu sounds familiar, but I don't know where from.
What sounds familiar?
Kurisu. that's Steins Gate. That's who. God, it's ages since I watched that.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I will warn you, the pulls in this are kind of rough. I'll try to go a little bit slower for you. I wonder if that's enough soil to finish.
Fake granddaughter, Mordred. That's who she is. I might have to arrange that at some point just to sit and watch.
Right, here we go.
Thanks for warning them as well.
See, the thing is this isn't even the first full group. There's another couple ahead. I think we're doing okay. Did you get in the bad? So if it gets to be too much, we'll do smaller pulls, but there's a lot of really high, like really big pulls in this.
That's fair. I think they had just got a little bit too far, too close to the front.
Valid. Alright. Going to keep pulling. There's one more group ahead.
I was hoping you were going to get caught in that Medica, but you're just outside.
Alright, I hollowed ground. Get me up. Hollowed ground's about to end. There you go. I think you're seeing why I said these are hard pulls.
Yeah. Before you go, I'm going to cast Medica 3, or Medica 2 again. Go.
First boss is the Angel. Notice the one wing is missing. Part of her wing. This is the one that got Tesleen. Shall we kill her?
Please.
As Maya has mentioned previously, this is when it starts getting a lot more mechanic heavy. So be prepared for more moving in, moving out. Oh, I have all ranged. I don't have to worry about directions. Cool.
What range do you have?
A dancer and a machinist.
Damn. Okay.
No casters.
Did you pack
Hey,
Phoenix
Randos.
down here?
No, I don't think I have any on me right now. One's gotta learn sometime.
I know.
Also, think about what you want to have for dinner. I didn't pick anything up because we have food at home, but what kind of day you had, we can order whatever you want.
I had chicken Kieves.
I don't know how easy that would be. Chicken Kieves?
Yeah, it's basically batter.
The stuffed chicken.
It is chicken.
No, the stuffed chicken.
Ow. Yeah, garlic stuffed chicken. What we call chicken Kieves. I don't know why.
Alright, first boss down. We took out the one that took out Tessie.
Good. But we never emoted on them like we should have.
Yeah.
Look, it's a sin eater. Being toxic to them is what we should do.
Alright, so this is the first group. We're gonna go ahead and pull the second group.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've just tricked heal over time on you.
Well, just be careful doing that, because you'll pull aggro
I
and
know,
stuff.
I know. I'm mindful.
Well, at least with me, though, it's a little safer, because I'm better at knowing that. Up in there we had one try to escape. Alright, careful, the next group is gonna run ahead into us. As soon as that one's dead. See? He's over here at the gate.
Yeah.
And there he goes. Alright, so we're gonna gather these guys up and then we're gonna continue on. There's another group up ahead. And we are on to our second boss. Huh. Our second boss, does that look at all familiar?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna have to wait, because I've got no MP.
Oh. Wish you had warned me.
Sorry.
Pop your lucid dreaming.
It's alright. Sorry, it's gonna be back up in 10 seconds.
Did you see who we're fighting?
Yeah, I know. You can do the shots. Or Maya can do the shots.
I will afterwards. Maya's driving. Alright, so these, we going to be careful that we're not overlapping. She's going to take and attack us one at a time in order.
Limit cut! By the way, that's what the community name for that mechanic is. Limit cut.
Alright, we come over here. Out of the pad. All that bad. But that was a stack mechanic. Basically, you want to make a square with these, is what you want to do.
Right. I hear this music and I keep thinking I'm in your house.
Great. At least I have good taste in music.
Yep.
The cool thing is, mine that I have playing in my house is actually the version by the Primals.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Alright, so stack up. Now we're gonna move. Now we're getting numbered. Well, we put her down.
We freed her soul from the torment.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now this part's fun because there's these guys that are coming this way that we're going to have to fight.
Yep.
And then each group is going to spawn. One after another. So it's a bit of a gauntlet. I have never seen a white mage go through as much mana as you do.
I know, but I'm forever
It's
healing
because
you.
he's casting Medica 2 all the time, dear.
I probably shouldn't, but I'm like always paranoid that people are not gonna die.
I mean, that's valid. Don't stand on the other side of me. No, get back by the bridge. So here's the next group. Okay, kill them out. But basically, don't get between me and the mobs, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, I always try to make sure Medica 2's on in the fight.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
I'm sorry! I just thought it was good to keep everyone with
Maya will explain another time, not tonight. But Maya,
Not
maybe,
tonight.
maybe tomorrow.
Not tonight. Why not?
Well, maybe tonight, but it's already like, what time your time? 11?
Yeah. My thought process is I just want to keep people alive.
Right. And what I'm saying is, Medica, there is a time and a place for everything. Medica 2 is not that one.
Okay.
So,
Granted,
what
I
Maya
appreciate
can
that you're
say-
doing Medica 2 and not Cure 1.
Oh god. Maya can hear a Cure 1 from a mile away and will get pissed off about it. Unless it's in a level appropriate dungeon. Anyways,
Fair point.
the problem being,
Fair point.
if you spam Medica 2, you will take and run out of MP. If you take and run out of MP, you can't keep anybody alive.
The other part of that, letting the hot tick is nice, but the hard part is that if you're letting it tick while they're at full health, well, you're just wasting a whole bunch of potency, and
Ah, you're finally awake. Bad time to return to Skyrim, friend.
Welcome back. And we are at the last boss. I will actually
We're
let you
right
have
across the
time
border,
to...
just like us and that horse thief over there.
I will give you time to do the thing.
I'm glad you needed a nap. I need to know what the hell that eldritch nightmare is there.
Julia. It's a form of love.
Specifically, familial or brotherly love.
You're valid, Cole. We gave you an opportunity to come and join us, but we figured you might be napping or busy. We get it. Alright, we have to unlock person that's chained down. And
I have to not die.
Gotta break the chains. Okay, now we get out of the bad. Get to his left. Get to his right.
I was halfway through the dash animation as I got
Don't
yeeted
stand in
in
front
the
of
air.
him.
I'm trying to get behind him. Or her, sorry.
I don't know. It's for all I care on this thing. I don't know that we know the gender. Stack, 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 stack.
Stack on me, yes, I'm standing still.
So the thing to keep in mind, if you have any kind of stack mechanic on you, it doesn't matter with this group as much because the DPS are both ranged, but I am considered, for all intents and purposes, a melee DPS. That means that you want to be nice and up close and personal, so that way... Okay, he's going to go and turn... Oh, I got hit by it. Stay here, stay with us, stay with us. Okay, stay ahead of him then. Since you're on the other side, stay ahead of him, heal yourself. Heal yourself.
Thank you.
Alright, get to the other side of him. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's fine. Get to his right. Get to his left.
Oh shit.
I think we'll be able to finish this.
I got yeeted.
I saw. I tried to heal you and save you.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody rescued you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So I must have the Phoenix down. I keep forgetting you can use this in combat now.
Remember, Cloud, Phoenix Downs don't always work. I'm looking at you, Aris. Yes.
Wow.
It's still too soon. 30 years too soon still.
There we go.
Actually, that's been 30 years. I think it's only been 29.
But yeah, that. Sorry, I was quoting from a old Flash animation by Legendary Frog.
Yeah, I know which
The
one.
all about random battles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I learned Aquavale. Right, I need to quickly pop to the bathroom.
Oh, don't go through the. Ooh. Go through the portal. There's going to be a cutscene. You can pause the cutscene.
There we go, paused.
Okay.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back.
Just pause.
Here, did you get the mail?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Keep in mind about stack. Oh, thing to keep in mind about stack markers, especially if you are the target. Take them to your tank because the tank is usually closest to the boss, which will be easier for melees and usually rearranged. Yep. Agreed.
Looks like some of our neighbors are heading to the poo.
Right.
Welcome back.
Yeah, stimulating amount of stacking, especially if you're the target, is to make your tank cause. Okay, so if I get the stack on me, I should head towards whoever the tank is. So in that case, Yumi.
We cannot let it touch us. Quickly.
If they're safe.
If they're safe.
Because oftentimes in raids and in raids, alliance raids or normal raids, the tank will be unsafe, and everybody else has to stack.
For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the
But
self-same ether.
general rule of thumb, yeah.
But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Speaking of the tank being unsafe.
The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Yumi remembers the violence I've enacted with tanks.
Mm-hmm. Samaya is very familiar with your shenanigans. Or shenanigans, if you rather.
Oh, is Sun in the chat?
Oh, so this is I'm now Highlander, and this is the quickening.
Roughly, yeah.
We killed it. We absorbed it.
Nothing bad can possibly happen.
No, we learned the Kamehameha. Oh.
Behold,
bye, Maya.
The monster's
Maya's
power
home.
is broken, and the world twisted by its touch.
returns to its rightful form.
Also, I don't think there's a single dungeon I don't like in Shadowbringers. One of them is not my favorite, but is really neat. But most of them I feel are absolute bangers.
You know what? It's the
Welcome,
people that
Peter.
the people in like the Crystallarium and that area we've just been in must be looking at the sky going, "What the fuck?"
Like, they have not seen.
They've not seen the Starry Night.
Non-daylight. Yeah, they haven't seen the Starry Night for how long?
100 years.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep. That's what I was saying. They must be looking up. Even the old people will be like, "What the?
Mm-hmm.
What sticks?"
It's so beautiful.
It must also be a lot cooler.
I would imagine.
The warrior of darkness has come.
But we're not the Warrior of Darkness, or we're not Warrior of Darkness yet. We're just the guy who absorbs light and then shoots it up into the sky.
You pulling back in here?
Easiest anime comparison would be a Quincy.
The night sky, as it should be.
There we go.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have
Are you
vanquished
talking
the
about
Light
Crystal
Warden of
Mummy
Lakeland,
or Minfilia?
And for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed, but for the present...
Well, it's not the fact that you didn't ask, it's the fact that you took all the other scions
stay and
first.
see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore
I
darkness
weekly
to the
platform,
first.
dear.
Yay. So which one are you doing first?
Fire.
The weakest one. We all know Zapdos was the better out of the three.
I like Articuno.
But Zapdos was faster, had Thunder quite early. It was my favourite.
Also, I am not nearly the Pokemon expert, so
On behalf of the first,
I really couldn't tell you which one was actually better.
I learned the hard way, but the only thing I'm no good with the newer ones, especially the fairy type. That just confuses the frick out of
It
me.
must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even
Well,
one
just
person.
remember that Sylveon is the Dragon Killer.
I do it for my people, of course.
Yeah. It's like, what do you do to kill a friggin' Sylveon?
Honey?
That is true now,
Feel
yes.
poison.
The city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower.
See, here's the thing. Maya is a walking and talking Pokemon encyclopedia.
Maya, I had ingrained in my soul all of the matchups before Fairy. I still struggle to incorporate Fairy into said matchup. Steel was enough of an enigma when that first came out in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
You're talking to somebody who basically started in Heart Gold
The
and Soul
events
Silver.
of the day may have taken their toll.
Fair enough.
Despite appearances,
Well, actually, it wasn't Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Not Heart
that
Gold,
made it.
it's Gold, Silver, Crystal, GSC.
Yeah, that's the one I had. I had Gold and Silver. I've still got them upstairs.
Well, then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failure.
I had Silver as well.
I felt embarrassed
I
like,
had-
at the time because Pokemon was the anime, it was classed as a kid show, so I had to buy it with a birthday card pretending it was for my cousin, thinking I can't be seen buying a kid's game, but now it's just
my warriors of
Pokemon.
darkness. Let us gather the surviving villages and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Yeah, the part that I had to struggle with is that when I got my so I was slowly putting Pokemon forward from Gen 3 because I actually had Ruby and Emerald, and I had in my Emerald version a shiny Coughing and a shiny Crobat.
This is going to make you laugh. When I used to work for what was the UK equivalent of GameStop, I used to play my copy of Pokemon on the way to work on the bus. I left a copy at the store that I worked at. I had a shiny Shinx, which had evolved all the way up to Luxray, and somebody accidentally picked it up and put it with the trade-ins. So all the pre-owned stuff. So it wound up getting sold to a customer, and I lost it.
Oof.
And I loved that. I loved that Luxray. Shiny
I know,
Shinx, I
shiny
know.
Luxray is pretty dang cool.
But it literally got stolen from me by someone.
That's cool.
Well,
However, in my Pokemon home, I have many legendaries and many rare Pokemon from that time that I worked at that store, because when people used to trade their copies in because they were done with them, we may or may not have used the store's console to transfer all those said Pokemon onto our own personal copies.
I mean,
we may or may not have done that. I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of many Mewtwo and many other Pokemon that should not have been transferred, but we were going to wipe the cartridges anyway, so we decided to save them.
Mm-hmm. You know, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. So the thing with my situation and why it was so painful. So I had a Ruby and Emerald. I transferred over my Pokemon over to Pearl version, specifically a Flygon, and those two shinies I mentioned earlier. I got grounded at one point. And while I was grounded, my parents took away my DS. Somehow, they lost my Pearl version.
Yep.
I'm assuming that your parents are now completely cut out of your life.
No. Well, one is.
One is.
One is.
The one that lost it?
No.
We don't know who lost it.
Blame it on the one that you don't talk to.
Basically. But the thing is, I've gotten several neat shinies since then, but almost all of them have been in, what's it called?
ZA?
Scarlet and Violet.
Ah, okay.
Scarlet and Violet, I've gotten so many shinies because I get a little crazy about the whole outbreaks. I am very good at farming them for shinies.
Ah.
Midas
I've
can be a
always
little
been
bit
tempted
crazy
to be
about
one of
things,
those.
you know.
Before I went on to Final Fantasy, I was thinking about going to go back to ZA and start trying to do like shiny farming streams and that, because I'd seen loads of people doing that, but I'm glad I didn't. I knew one of those eaters.
We know which one you knew.
So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. Oh, grow up.
Don't tell her to grow up.
Rude.
She's avenged her
There's
friend's
some-
death.
Yes, but you just got 2 traumas out of that alone, plus 1 out of putting her down.
Yeah, but we needed to put her down. That was what
I
she
agree.
was. That's what. To be fair, she was probably going to try and do that with us with the soup. Special ingredient, my ass. She was going to kill us. I stand by that comment as well. Oop, I need to move the mouse. Ah, there it is. Ugh. Mouse not playing nice.
Alright. I have over 500 pieces of railroad track and 6 mine carts and
On the contrary, submit you in the air. Feel that this night won't be peaceful. Stroke for the chambers.
oh yeah, you'll be unlocking the Shadowbringers role quest. So there are no mandatory raids or trials, although we are still going to do them. But you do have to do 1 role quest or it will not let you complete the MSQ.
Okay. Is it a set world
Just look
quest
at-
or any world quest?
Well, any, but you don't have anything else up high enough to do that.
My son was making popcorn before, and that's all I can smell. Well, he didn't just make popcorn once. He made a second batch and then just pretended that he couldn't remember that he made the first batch. And you saw the look on my face. I literally
I
like
know
stood
you
there.
well enough. I don't even have to see it.
He literally put the bowl next to me and went, "Oh, Dad, do you want some?" And I'm like, "No, thank you." And then he comes downstairs, started using the microwave, like turn around. I'm like thinking, "What are you doing?" He went, "Oh, I'm making popcorn." You just made some.
Mm-hmm. Kids are always hungry.
Hey, Windler, thanks for the lurk, mate. How was your stream? How was Fortnite Friday? You screaming at Alucard's cat? Come on, Windler. I expect better of you. See, that bot works. The rest of them don't. Ooh, that reminds me. What time Scotland's kick off? Only because like 90% of the people I work with are Scottish.
Mm.
It's kicked off. They're already 1-0 down. I heard that if anyone in Boston, they have no alcohol at the minute.
Wow.
Scotland came to town.
Mm.
Like, I don't know what they were expecting. But, like, literally, they're stocked up on, like, all these different, like, ales and lagers and stuff like that Scots have. Thinking, oh, we've got enough.
Yeah.
Within 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
All gone.
Mm-hmm.
It almost became prohibition. You know, I'm looking forward to meeting Urion Jane here.
Valid.
Because in the trailer he looks like proper emo. And I'm curious to how that works out. Or are we just gonna like put warm around him and start singing My Chemical Romance?
Oh.
Lol. You, Ed. Well, you either go to sleep now or you have no tech for the weekend. Your choice. Count of 10. 6.
'Alright. So this is where you unlock role quests.
Okay,
so you have one.
Is that one on screen now?
Yes. That is the healer role quest. You do not have to do it all now because you can't even. Well, wait. Well, you can't get to the final. Yeah, you can't get to all the areas for it. So it's not like you have to do it all right now, so.
But at least by accepting it and getting the areas that I can do as part of where I'm going, etc.
I mean, you'll have to eventually do it.
I keep looking at that and it's like, what happens if a black mage from Final Fantasy IX was also a warrior?
No. That is a dwarf.
It's a what?
A dwarf. Haven't you ever seen a dwarf before?
Dwarf?
Yeah.
I was expecting more Gimli than that.
Sounds like a personal problem. Alright, I'm gonna need 50 copper ingots, 50 gold ingots, 50 lava rock, and 10 Poké Metal. And 15 Pokemon? Holy crap. I think I'm gonna need more copper.
All I can say is when Palworld came out and Pokemon had an option to make, we can see what option they make with Pokepia.
Mm.
But I get it. The only problem is they try to make it out like summoning a monster from a sphere is like their intellectual property. And I was like thinking, right, okay, but if they wanted to copyright that, didn't Final Fantasy VII come out a few months before Final Pokemon? And what is the whole concept behind the summon materia in Final Fantasy VII? You have a sphere, it summons a monster. That you use to battle. I don't know about you, but that can't be contested. Unless you want to see Sony versus Nintendo.
Alright. So the other people around there are the other role quests. You could theoretically pick up and do role quests on any like level 70 job that you have. But you would have to get them to 80 to complete it.
Okay.
So you could pick up... Oh wait, Sage you already have. How do you not have... Reaper, Viper... Pictomancer... Well, I'll pick those up sometime. Also, you still need to try Black Mage out.
I know. I've got to do Thaumaturge, and then that turns into Black Mage, isn't it?
Yep.
Then.
But also, I just want you to give it a whirl, see if you like it. Like, try picking it up, doing the first quest, doing some quest log stuff, get it up to at least 15, and then we can run dungeons at 15 and see how you feel about it. Now, if
You're
you
yawning.
want,
Yeah, it's 11:30 at night here.
if you want, in the next 5 quests, you would unlock the next area.
Ooh.
You don't have to. It's up to you if you want to do that or not. I am going to mute myself for a moment so I can figure out what to feed Maya for dinner.
Yes, make sure to feed the Maya. Maya deserves to be fed after today. She does. Actually, to be fair, I've only got about maybe a couple more quests left in this before I turn it off, because I want to have an unwinding time. Casper!
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
Been watching, have you?
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden. Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin?
I hope we can save him.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I won't.
Oh, save Arbert?
Yeah, I want to see Albert. I want to save him.
Valid.
I didn't like him in The End of Heaven's Ward, but
You get numb to it all over the years.
There was a streamer Maya and I were following that we had to stop talking to because he was such an absolute butthead about so much stuff. He was like, I don't consider anybody here on the first, because that's where you are. You're on the first, on the Reflections. They've already mentioned this. He was like, I don't consider anybody here to be a real person, and they might have to just, they all just need to die, and maybe we do need the rejoining, and just absolutely no gray at all. Just pure
is
black
that
and white.
is Miniphilia?
Yeah, Miniphilia.
I guess by the hair ribbon.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the bright blonde hair.
Well, yeah.
Oh, looky. Meanwhile,
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Meanwhile, oh, please be. Yep! The master of chaos.
what's he thinking?
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
Gaius.
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the Warrior of Light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
You need another soda?
I do, yes.
Okay.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadowhunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
What's left of them?
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
Cool.
What's left of who?
I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent.
What's left of who?
What?
If they have resorted to using
You said what's left of him.
must assume their attempts to wake the
What's left of them? She said that he got recruited by the Scions. I'm like, what's left of them? There's only Tataroo.
After.
Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already...
Now, if I'd realized how bad a day you were having today, I would have gotten you 2 slices of cake, but I only got you 1 slice of cake.
Don't.
Okay.
There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
I would not want to see Alucard go John Wick on somebody.
Sorry, what?
Your thing says watch out. Wendell Jr. They once screamed at Alucard's cat.
Yeah.
I do not want to see Alucard go John Wick.
Well, that's what happens when people lurk. It digs up the secrets. That's what they've did. Try it. Do exclamation part lurk. Find out your dirtiest secret.
And all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured.
I have more questions, but now is not the time. Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us. Huh. From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians. I am aware of what his Radians said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Whee! Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to raid out at this point. I've accepted the quest. I may play around with the non-Yumi listed quests of crafting nature off stream. I want to make sure that I don't upset the Yumi, because knowing me, she will probably stop her tanking services and have me killed during a raid just to get back. Or Maya will go extra hard on the little wolf.
So I just pinged you again in your Discord, up to where the list is, so you can see the list of them. And I specifically was all like, I want to watch this, and I want to watch this, and I want to watch this. I also said this one, you can totally do offline. You can do that one offline. I don't give a flying leap about those.
Well, I'm going to raid out to Grey, who we inadvertently, the other night, invited to a multi-stream.
But that was really cool and really fun. And he is a very, very great streamer.
He is indeed. So we're going to raid out to Grey and go say hello to him. And then
make sure
after
you got
that,
your
message,
your message.
You know I forget it more often than not. I've got it ready, I've got it locked, loaded, and prepped. And I'm going to say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.